What's our Mulan? Who's Mulan? This Chinese warrior girl. All right. What do we know about Chinese? Dragons, kung fu. Red is a lucky color. 4 is unlucky. All of it. Let's go. Do that.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this one? Pakistani Muslim. Give me everything and what you end up with is this stereotype family that are buffoons.
Yes.
If it looks like a fart and it smells like a fart,
I just shit myself.
Which brings us to Miss Marvel. Click subscribe. Please do it right now because you're not going to get through the episode.
You're never gonna make it. You're not gonna even make it halfway through.
That might be harsh. Let me.
Of us or them or.
In general.
Okay.
I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. I started off thinking I was going to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to not be so cynical because I think it's okay for what it is. And I'm not sure of that yet with only one episode in.
Okay. I enjoyed the art style. I thought some of the choices that they made, like I liked when they were texting and we were seeing the text show up in their environment around them. That was really clever.
It's not clever. It's not clever. It's good that Marvel is doing new stuff, but it's not original. We've seen it 100 times.
Fair enough.
We've seen it in Scott Pilgrim. We've seen it in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We've seen that shit 1,000 times. It's not original.
Okay. I won't call it original then. Definitely not original.
Some might say it's fucking derivative. But
in a Marvel show, I guess, or movie, anything that exists in the MCU, it was definitely different.
Yes.
From what we're used to in the other Marvel things.
And I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. But it's not original.
Okay.
I don't know what this show is. And by that, at like at the midway point, I actually stopped and texted him like, what the fuck? So it's just about a girl who's a fan. She's not even a superhero. I don't know is this a superhero show?
Yes.
Is it? Or is it a teen coming of age show?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know.
If it's a teen coming of age show and it happens to be set in the Marvel universe, okay, that's fine, I guess, but I'm not going to watch it.
Because that's just dumb.
Just like I never watched Boy Meets World. Because I don't give a fuck.
Probably because you're not a 16-year-old girl.
Right, because I'm not a tween.
Yeah, I don't know who this is geared towards. Like, I'm not sure who their fan base is meant to be for this.
Right.
If it's meant to be for teenagers or preteens, is that who's going to love this, or?
Is that all that's going to watch it? Are they going to alienate their gigantic fucking fan base of comic geek nerds?
Because I feel like that's a much bigger crowd, and most of them are in their 30s and 40s, and I'm just saying.
Unlike us, they've never slept with a woman.
That's very possible, and
I don't know because it's only one episode in. Maybe they're trying to appeal to that demographic and they made this show specifically for them. I can't imagine Disney, whose motto is wide audience, cast as wide a net as you can, bring in as many fucking people as you can,
that they're going to suddenly narrow it down
to just this sliver of a couple 100,000 people. No way. Disney does not do that.
Okay. I don't know Kamala Khan too well. Miss Marvel herself, I don't know her very well. I first heard of her from the Avengers video game. The one for Sony. So,
Was it the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Because there were 2 others before her.
Oh, no, it was Kamala Khan.
Okay.
So Kamala Khan is in the Avengers video game,
okay,
which the game itself bombed horribly, but the single player was actually really fun. And it was a really good story, and Kamala was actually the main character in it. And she sort of became like the heart and glue that brought the Avengers together after they'd already broken up. And she was a fantastic character. And yeah, she had all of these like traits of being Muslim and all of that, but none of that was ever brought to the forefront. It was just who she was and who she happened to be.
2 hours later.
But it was more just about her dealing with the fact that she had these new powers, learning to use them, and then realizing she needed to use them responsibly and do good and to get the Avengers together. It was really well done. This show is not it.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't
it supposed to be a
video
comedy?
game had a better story than this TV series does, but
I mean, it's not funny.
no,
I didn't laugh at anything. It's not funny.
no, it's not. It's forced.
The
I don't. Well, I was about to say I don't mind the actress all that much, but I kind of do. I mean, she's okay, but she's not great.
I don't know that it's because she sucks or because she's doing this type of Nickelodeon style bullshit.
That might be it.
I think it's that.
And I hate her powers on this show. And I hate the fact that it comes from a Bengali...
magic bracelet!
Magic bracelet. What? What?
Magic bracelet.
So she can't just be an inhuman or a mutant or anything like that. You got to give her a magic bracelet that gives her magic powers. And instead of having the cool, where she could make her limbs really big and all that, no, that's dumb. Instead, literally glitter comes out of her. Sparkly glitter.
We need giant CGI effects. Okay, can you make them sparkly?
Because, she's a girl and she's 16. Therefore, everything that comes out of her should be sparkles and glitter.
Well, I mean, I guess on the plus side, the magic bracelet, they didn't make it a glowy thing.
Not until it gets stolen and
it
she's got to
doesn't
chase
glow.
after it or something.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I don't know that I want to give this another episode. I will, because I feel obligated to give it at least another.
We have to give it at least one more.
By then, I should know if this really is just a teen coming of age. I'm not going to fucking...
How long was that first episode, by the way?
43, 44 minutes.
Was it? Because it felt like 2 hours.
It did. I was playing a lot of World of Tanks.
It went on, and it wasn't until like the last, minute and a half that all of a sudden she gets powers. I'm like, we went through all that shit, and now she finally has powers. Now it's fucking over. Cool.
I wonder... This isn't the same as... you don't have the massive toxic fan base like Star Wars does, but I wonder if she's going to get shit, or if Disney's going to get shit for trying to be woke.
I don't know, probably.
Disney, as we know, has this habit of cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
And the way they write this shit is a bunch of fucking 20-something Hollywood assholes sit in a room who just graduated from Stanford with their degree in English. And they, all right, what are we doing? Name some top. Thor? Okay, what is a Viking? All right, tell me everything we know about Vikings. Cool armor, and they drink beer, and they're warriors, and axes and hammers. All right, put it all together.
Put all of that in there. Everything you just said, put that in there.
What's her Mulan. Who's Mulan? This Chinese warrior girl. All right, what do we know about Chinese? Dragons, kung fu, red is a lucky color, 4 is unlucky. All of it, let's go, do that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this one? Pakistani Muslim. Give me everything and what you end up with is this fucking stereotype family that are buffoons.
Yes.
Was that your intention? To make them look like imbeciles?
I don't know.
Because the dad and the brother are goofballs. Okay, what do we know about Pakistani Muslims, everybody?
No, the dads are usually
ISIS, suicide vests. Can't do that one. They throw homos off of buildings to execute them. Can't do that. They exalt the eldest son and treat the daughter like property. Put that down.
Perfect. Because that sounds like oppression, and she can rise above that and become American in the end.
It's just every stereotype is what they play to, and you end up with this cartoon. I guess what I'm asking, if her character was a New York Jew, would they go this route, and would people be okay with it? If her dad was, after you join your uncle's law practice, you can hang out with as many Schwarzes as you like, but goddammit, until then, no Schwarzes in the house!
The old lady at the end of the table is a classic Jew hater.
We really had a good time.
And
Would people find that fucking okay? Or would people be up in arms about it?
Right.
I don't know. I suspect.
You're probably right.
When it's a group that has no political clout, it's okay. Whatever.
Whatever.
I don't give a fuck that much, I guess, but...
I don't care.
But that
And
is
it's kind of-
Disney that is Disney at their fucking worst. It's lazy and fucking stupid.
And it wouldn't bother me so much here if it weren't like the focus of the show.
Yeah.
Like that ate up so much of, and they shoved it. They shoved it at you.
That is, I can't imagine that's at all realistic that they're so fucking strict. She can't go to a convention. I mean, if they were that strict, she'd be in the fucking beekeeper suit.
Right?
But that wouldn't play on camera, so we just need him to be strict enough and not let her go to the convention, because we need a story element here. It could have been done so much better.
Yes. It didn't have to be this.
Unless they're intentionally trying to blow it up because, all right, let's see, teenage girls feel misunderstood, so we need to really play up that she's misunderstood. So teenage girls will be like, oh yeah, my parents are really strict too. I wanted to get my fucking clit pierced and they wouldn't let me.
Oh
They
my
just-
god,
they're so
she's just
strict.
the worst.
She can't
Oh my
even do her
God.
cosplay. I just wanted a fucking clit piercing. Oh my god. Parents just don't understand what it's like being a 16-year-old girl.
No, and neither does Disney. They don't. I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing.
I mean, I'm not going to bother going through a synopsis of the episode because it's fucking dumb. She wants to go to a convention.
parents
She's
don't
a
want her
Captain
to.
Marvel fan. She's made a cosplay. Her effete friend who lives downstairs is some kind of techno geek and made her glowy gloves. And then she gets, her grandmother sends her magic bracelets and she adds them to her cosplay. And she causes
which makes
a ruckus.
which makes no sense at all. None of it makes any sense. As you're watching this, if you're a fan of the show, I'm sorry. And if you're so looking forward to episode 2, really pay attention. And, is she a character or is she a caricature? That's
Bravo.
just,
Well said. Yeah, bravo.
yeah. You get it. It's just,
It's just,
I have a hard
it's-
time with it.
It's so fucking formulaic. Right down to, I'm telling you, liked the art style and the graphics? We've seen it. I'm telling you, bro, somebody sat down and said, teenage coming of age shows, what are some good ones? You ever seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I didn't even think of
Oh,
that.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. What? Oh my god, look at this. The graphics are changing in the background. Holy fuck. Get our CGI guys on that.
Do it like that because that's what.
That's a teen
how you-
coming of age story.
That's
Awesome.
how you represent a teen coming of age story. I didn't even think of that. You're
It's
absolutely
so
right.
Mother butt fucking formulaic.
Wow. Wow. I hate the show a little bit more now.
I'm astonished. It's all coming out of Disney, all right? And at least we're concentrating just on the TV shows here.
Right.
We're going to leave the films out. Star Wars on Disney Plus has been hit and miss.
Yes.
They've had some gems and they've had some steaming turds.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel has had nothing but turds. One more stinky than the last.
Yes. And every time you think, oh, this, because the trailers are always awesome, you're like, oh, this next one, this is going to be the one. I fall for it every time, too. Damn it!
The only one I can't believe this. I'm looking forward to She-Hulk
Because
because they can't fuck that up.
surely not.
It's a stupid, dumb, silly comic. They should be able to do that. And if what I'm reading is true, every episode she takes on a new case. Like in this one, it's the people versus this mutant who turns thing to jelly when he touches them, and then she
And
follows
she's
that
gotta defend him
storyline.
and, oh my god.
And then in the next episode, it's this superhuman who looks weird and he's covered in purple fur, so they didn't hire him at a job. And she has to investigate that one and defend him and get in adventures. And then the next episode, it's something different. So it's attorney at law, because it's like
Holy crap.
it's like LA Law, where every week it's a new case.
I would love that. I love everything about that. That's fantastic.
I think that is going to be Marvel's first proper, good, well done show. I really hope so. They need
I hope
something.
so.
Because fuck, they are batting 0 right now. I don't give a fuck some dipshit fanboys. Loki was no.
No.
You are a fucking idiot if you think
was-
that. And I haven't the time or the inclination to explain to you why you're stupid.
Holy-
It was bullshit.
Crap, that was painful. You understand that the entire run of Loki was run, sit, talk. And we're going to talk for 37 minutes.
And none of it makes
And none
any
of it
fucking
makes any
sense.
and none of it matters.
But Tom Hiddleston is so charismatic and funny. Fuck you.
He's in other movies. Enjoy him in other movies.
So, there you have it.
There you have it.
Captain Black and the White Soldier. Shut the fuck up. What a fucking snooze fest. Fuck. Give me another one. Pick one. Doesn't matter.
WandaVision.
Garbage. Garbage. Mismatch of shit. Just as sloppy executed garbage.
I think the only reason why WandaVision was so popular is because it was the first one.
Because we needed something.
We needed something. We had nothing. It was the first one to come out, and we were just excited that Marvel was on television. Woo! We would have taken anything. And we did, apparently.
we still
took
are.
anything.
Fuckheads
We
are still
are.
pretending like it's the greatest thing.
It's
I mean,
not.
these goofy fanboys that say this is the great. Oh my god, this is so awesome! My favorite show. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Either they're sincerely low IQ, dumb, stupid, and by that I'm not trying to make fun. Like they're low IQ, and so just flashy objects, and they don't need a linear story. It doesn't make any sense to them. I can forgive that. They were born dumb. Okay. Or they're lying to themselves. They're pretending.
I can forgive your stupidity.
They're pretending that it's good because they're afraid that if they're honest about it, it means you're not a true fan. Just like a religious fundamentalist cannot admit that the universe is not 5,000 years old. Even though I can fucking measure it to you, it is demonstrably true that the Earth is 4 billion years old, and every collected work of science backs that up from every different field. Oh, no, it can't
Around
be.
the world.
5,000 years old. 5,000, because they feel like once they give that in, their whole faith is broken.
Yeah. Everything crumbles.
Same shit with these fucking Marvel fans. No, it's all awesome because the instant you critique it, you're not a real fan. Fuck you. I'm not a fucking trained chimpanzee. You're gonna have to work a little harder.
Yeah. And for those of you who are oh my god, everything Marvel does is great, take a step back.
Have some fucking self-esteem.
Look at it one more time.
You're not an infant watching Teletubbies.
And realize it's really not as good as you think it is. And that's sad, isn't it?
Or just be intellectually sincere for a moment and admit that it's crap. You can still watch
Yeah.
it and say you enjoyed it, but admit that it's garbage.
Yes. Because if enough of us step up and say, this is garbage, maybe it'll push them to make something good. You know? Maybe. It's a thought.
I understand
As
the
long
need.
as we are there to consume it, and we do blindly consume this garbage, then they just keep making garbage, because that's easy money.
But it's not their fault. Somebody's pushing from above. Some executive in the C-suite in Buena Vista saying, content. We're losing subscribers.
Make
We're
more
getting these
content.
people paying $10 a month. We need new shit to keep them paying $10 a month. Come up with something. Well, but what? I don't give a fuck. Just put something up there. Star Wars anime? Go!
Yay, do it.
I understand the pressure. Okay. But at the same time, fuck off.
Fair enough. Leave some comments down below. I want to know what you think of Miss Marvel so far. We're only one episode in, but still, let us know. Is it something that you absolutely love? Do you think it's going to go in the right direction? Is it garbage? Fucking hate
It is garbage.
Glitter powder powers. This glitter. It's so stupid.
It is fucking garbage.
Like, subscribe, all that shit.
Yeah.
We'll see you in another episode.
Yeah. Or don't.
Or don't. And
care.
maybe we won't watch another episode. All right. Later.
Oh, God.